Hey everyone, so I was just sent this 4K ultra high definition dash cam to test it out. So we're gonna take everything out of the box, see what's included, go over the quick install process, and then we're gonna talk about the features. So let's jump right into it. So when we open the box, we have the main dash cam itself, then the charging port that plugs into the car, then a couple of different mounts. Then we have the rear camera and all the wiring that goes with it, and then the main charging cable, some additional accessories that we'll talk about later, and then all of your instructions. So to get this thing set up, you have your front camera here and your suction cup. That's just going to slide in this slot right here to where it's attached like that. Then we're going to want to take all the plastic pieces off. So to adjust the angle, you're going to loosen the bolt here on the side. Get that to the correct angle that you want it. And then you'll tighten that bolt back up to where it doesn't move anymore. And then you're going to place the suction cup on the window and then turn this lever here to lock it in place. So you're going to put it where you want it, lock it in place, and now you're good there. Now we're going to move on to the rear view camera. If you don't already have a reversing system in your vehicle, then you will need to use this red wire to attach to the reversing light, so that way when your vehicle goes in reverse, it knows to turn this camera on. But in my case, being in a truck, it's going to be a long way all the way back to the tail light to find that and everything else, and I already have a reversing system, and so I'm not using that for reverse. So I'm going to disregard this piece altogether, and this will just be recording in reverse at all times. Okay, so now once we've got the front camera installed, we need to do the back. So you have your wire that you plug into the top right here, and then you're going to want to hide this wire to get to the back. So they provide different things like these little clips here that have a sticky side to them, and then also they have this tool, so that way it helps you tuck the wire underneath the plastic in your vehicle. So using those, you'll see that I had this wire run right here, and then I use one of those clips down the side here, coming down through here, and then behind the plastic to where you can't see it, underneath the seat. You can see it come across right here, and then we'll go to the back. And I use that blue tool that I showed you to tuck the wire underneath this plastic all the way through, so you can't see here. Get to the very back here, and then once it goes behind the seat, then it comes up right here. So the way that I had to do mine, if you're in a car that has like a slanted back windshield, then you may be able to attach it to the windshield, or you're going to go through and attach it above your license plate. But since I have a truck, I have a flat back glass, so what I had to do was just attach it to the seat. And they give you some sticky stuff to attach it like this, or also some small screws if you wanted to screw it in somewhere, like the roof or something like that. And so I just have mine set up right here to where it can look out the back. And now let's go back up front. Now this is your power source, and it was provided by them, and you just plug it in right here. Or you may already have a USB built into your vehicle already and you wouldn't need this, but if you don't, that's there and it's provided. And then your wire will go up and connect to the camera up top. So now that's turned on, let's talk about the features. You can see right now that we are looking at the front camera right now, but you can toggle between that. Front camera, you can do front with a picture-in-picture back right here, or you can switch straight to the back camera. You can go to the menu and control stuff like the resolution. The front camera on default is 4K in the front, and then it records 1080p in the back, but you can adjust it all the way down to 1080p in the front too if you want to save storage space and stuff like that. One cool thing is the loop record. A really cool thing about that is if it didn't have this, as soon as your SD card fills up with storage, you would have to go and delete everything, to free up that storage. Well, with loop record, it just automatically keeps recording and removes the oldest footage that's on there. This menu has all kinds of different options, between parking monitor. You can set it on time lapse. You can go down, the Wi-Fi is for your app. We'll get to that in a second. You can turn the sound on and off if you want it to record audio also. Then you can adjust the exposure and the white balance and stuff like that. You have a button on this side here. It's a different menu to look at, you know, your front and back videos and stuff like that, and photos. And then this lock video, what that is, and you can see a button for it on the side, is if you happen to get into an accident and you're on loop record and you don't want to risk that footage disappearing, you can lock that footage right there. So that way you have everything on video. You don't have to worry about losing it. And then up top, it's going to be hard to see, but it'll show you the resolution that you're recording in, date and time, Wi-Fi, if your audio is turned on or off, and stuff like that. You have 3 different places that your footage will go. You have the SD card on here. You have a provided USB plug-in that you can plug into a computer to view your footage. And then you also have an app on your phone. When you are on the app and you can connect to the camera via Wi-Fi, you can see your videos and photos there, and you can download them directly to your phone, so you have them for later. And that is my full breakdown on this 4K ultra high definition dash cam. I hope I answered any questions that you may have had, and I'll see y'all next time.